This is a W116 1979 300 SD. I'm going to remove the headlights today, and I'm going to completely restore this eventually. Probably it will take me long time, maybe a couple years, but I'll post all the videos so people can benefit from it. So the mistakes that I make, so you don't make. And now I'm going to turn the headlights on. See all my snow tires. I live in northern climate. All 4 cars have snow tires and summer tires, and I think 2 of them have set of 3. I think 3 sets of wheels. Okay, here I'm going to remove the right one because it's easy. I have to put the phone down because only 2 hands and I need to so there it is. Diesel, I washed it two days ago, and this is the light that I'm going to remove first because there's lots of space at the back. The other side has battery. So at the back there's little plastic, this thing, the dial thing. Remove that first, and then you pull this light out, like slide it forward. So there it is. Sometimes this gets caught on rust, so use a plier and don't squeeze the pliers too much because it might break this plastic nut or retainer, because it's old and it might be a little dry, so be careful. And now this light, I think, should slide forward. Not yet. I think I have to remove this, what do you call it, the light door. So let's give it a name. This ornament or door for the light. So it has 1, 2, 3 screws. So this is broken, and let me get a screwdriver. Sorry for the video because I am trying to do my best with 2 hands, as I don't have any help. And mind you, I have to upload this video myself, sometimes with and sometimes without any editing. So now the light ornament is off, and let's see if I can squeeze this out. Yeah, so it's coming out. There you go. And that's the same procedure you reverse when you're putting it on. And now I have to take these screws off to remove the headlight. Cover is broken, it's off, it's all out. Now at the back, let me grab a light quick. My other vehicles. And then tools and blah 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 blah. My work table still lying on the floor. I have to put that together. Just waiting for some more welding supplies. Okay. Can you see it better? Not much better. So first thing we do is, because I want to make sure that everything, this cover comes off. It needs a good chemical dip. So it's pretty much fair and easy. Once you do that, you can just remove these plugs. You see them? There you go. They're pretty much push on plugs. Alright, so that's how you do that, and let me just try to remove the screws. See, while I'm trying to remove the headlight assembly, the left side headlights were not working, either of them, low or high. So I opened up the fuse box. It was kind of tough. See, one screw is so rusted inside. See at the end. So I'm going to extract that eventually. And then I just wiggled with the fuses. For the low beam on the left side is number 11 here, right here. I just wiggled it with my pliers and it started working. And then 12 is for the high beam, as you guys can see, because I'm also testing and inspecting anything that's not working so I can order it. And now I will take the headlight assembly off. Let me try one more thing. Let me just try the low beam lights. See, the low beam alone is not working on the left side either. So let me play with the fuse again. Let's see what happens. See, number 11. Alright, so at least I know the lights are fine. It's just some problem with the wiring. I can check that later on. See, once you remove the screws, there's 2 on the top, 2 on the left side, and 2 of the bottom. The bottom ones you just have to loosen them, because you can pry it up and you can take it out. And some of the screws were kind of rusty. So what you do is take some type of chisel, and I would take flathead, and then hammer it lightly just to rattle it a little bit, so you don't break this assembly, because this is, I think it's aluminum or some kind of type of alloy. It will just crack. Alright, and once you take them all out, then things are pretty much very easy. So yeah. I wish I had 4 hands. Okay, so it's all loose, and one screw at the bottom is still attached. It's very hard to see. It's hiding there. And even I try to take this bottom, this whatever you call it, this part is hiding behind the top shiny bumper. They are frozen in time. 45 years ago they were put on and probably never moved. So there it is. See, that's the last screw that did not come off. See the rust in the headlight housing area. And now you can unplug the lights. There you go. And if they give you a hard time, just take a screwdriver and gently, because try to save anything that you can. Some of these plugs are not available from Mercedes. You have to put aftermarket stuff, even on my other Mercedes. So just make sure that switch is off, the headlights are off, so you don't get any sparks here. There you go. And now the switch for the signal. That's another ball game. Sorry guys for the camera. My camera is alcoholic because so this is giving me tough time. It's also frozen in time. So let's see what happens. Slowly, gently. Like, don't force anything off or on. Oh yeah, it's coming off. It's just, guys, this is from 1979, and I don't know when these things were ever moved or changed. And now probably you can, not yet. There you go. So there is a little plastic dowel. See? So the dowel was doing its job. There you go. I have the headlight assembly. It's because I'm not licensed garage, or I don't work on these type of cars every day, but I know my tools, and I'll tell you guys my experience with the machines since I was 12. So I have worked on farm machines, on cars, implements, trucks, heavy trucks I mean, and body shop, towing. So I love machines and I know my tools, and I can pretty much do anything on this car. But I suggest that every time you take something off, make sure you put that in one bag and put tape on it and identify it. Just write on it. Like for example, this thing, I'm going to write on a bag, left headlight assembly. So it will have everything in it, from screws to the lights to the mounting assembly. So that way when I want to put it back on, I have no trouble. Thank you guys. So this is the same way you remove the other side, but to get back there you have to probably remove the battery. I'll do that next time. That's it for today. Thank you. Please subscribe and share.